A client sent this to me, so let's go ahead and show them how we do it. Odema Beauty and Fashion Collection. Please subscribe and give my video thumbs up. Welcome back to my channel. It's Chidima Favor. Okay, in today's tutorial, let's make this trendy bubu you can see up on the screen. Alright, I'm coming down by 1.5 inch and I'm taking the neck width of 3.5 to 4 inches is perfect. I'm making for a middle-sized person. Okay, so the actual material you need to make this cloth is about 3.5 yards to 4 yards. Okay, because this cloth doesn't have any seam allowance on the shoulder, you know, but for the sake of the material I had and exactly what my client wants, I had to pull it out using 3 yards. So in case if you don't have enough material, you've been waiting, oh, I only have 3 yards, how would I do it? Just follow us, let's show you the way. What I marked here is my bust point, half length, hip line, and my knee line. Then I'm using the whole length of this fabric, which is about 60 inches. Now from the shoulder slope I came down with, I'm marking the sleeve, that's the sleeve opening. I used 10 inches. Remember, you need a wide sleeve so your hand can go through to tie the belt at the back. Okay, and I stepped in about 3 inches. Okay, I stepped in about 3 inches. Now what I'm taking on my knee is the measurement for my hip. Okay, measurement for my hip, and I'm adding about extra 3 inches. Okay, extra 3 inches. Now from that point, from that my knee point, this is my knee. Okay, I'm stepping up like about 6 inches, 6 to 7 inches, because you don't want the boo to start from your knee, so you need to step up a bit. Okay, so what I have on my nail, I'm just checking what I have on my nail, and I'll bring it to that 7 inches I stepped up with. I have a detailed tutorial on how to make a boo on my channel, but this one is, you know, a bit twist. All right, so that's why I had to recreate it. Okay, so making boo is very easy, just pay attention. Now let's go over to the neck side. All right, for the back neck depth, I'm using 1.5. For the front, I'm using about 7 inches, which I later changed to 8. All right, because this clothes you need the person's head to penetrate. Now from this line you see here, I'm marking 1.5 inch, and I'm marking it all the way down to the length of the clothes. Okay, I hope you understand. Now I'm going to change the depth of the front neck. Like I said, I ended up using 8 inches. All right, please ignore any sound you hear at this point. I'm very sorry. Like I said, why I decided to put a shoulder slope is because I have only 3 yards of this material, only 3 yards, which I ended up using 2.5. Okay, but why you need about 4 to 3 inches, 3 yards, sorry, why you need about 4 yards to 3.5 yards is this clothes should not have had, I don't know if you understand that English, this clothes should not have had any shoulder slope. You wouldn't have slit any part of the shoulder, but for the fact I only had 3, okay, 3 yards, and this clothes, the beauty is the length. You need it to be very lengthy, you know, to give you that madam's vibe. That was the reason why I had to put that shoulder slope, but I'll show you how to sew your shoulder slope so it will look very neat. All right, here I'm just covering out, to meet that 3 inches at my armhole area. Okay, now here you can flex it how you want. Just make sure that this place is not sharp in any way. You can just go ahead and flex it. You can make it bigger, but I'm saying for a middle-sized person. Okay, she's not so big, but at the same time I want it to, you know, blow out very well to give her all the vibes. All right, So I'm going to draw this line I'm pointing. Sorry, I don't know if the camera didn't get there, but I have a bubu tutorial on my channel. You can check that out. Now the shoulder slope, I'll just go ahead and connect it. What I'm going to do at that nail where I connected the bubu is I'll just draw it straight. Okay, I'll just draw it straight, connecting my shoulder slope. Now, like I said, I'm very sorry in case if you notice any sound on the background. All right, after that I'll go ahead and cut the back neckline first. Don't forget to do that. After that, separate the back and the front and go ahead and cut out the front. This front, we're going to cut it all the way through to the end. The way I'm cutting it now, all the way through to the end. After cutting it, this is what you have. Okay, remember I said that's your hip circumference you took at your nail. Take the line straight down to the actual length of the gown. All right, so here we are going to do shoulder to shoulder. All right, the back shoulder to front shoulder. Put it this way. Go ahead and sew. Please be neat on this. After sewing, pipe it in, fold it this way, okay, and sew again to give you neat work. All right, sew like that way to give you neat work. After sewing it that way, press it. All right, go ahead and press it. You saw the way I sew it. You see how it is? It's neat. Nobody cares if the shoulder was sewn or not. Just make sure it's neat. Now join your shoulder to shoulder and take your shoulder measurement. You know that neck area, join it together. Take your shoulder measurement. All right, from that your shoulder measurement, you step down from your that shoulder you sewed. You step down, I don't know, you can see now, step down to 11 inches. I'm just drawing a straight line because we are going to sew that area I'm marking now. For the front, take 11 inches. Still from that your shoulder point, step down to 11 inches also. Some make it 12, some make it 10, but I love 11. I always use 11. Okay, 11. Then draw a line. Just draw a line. This line is just to guide you to fold it. That's all. Now after drawing that line, from that point, that line you drew, that is your shoulder line you've drawn, go out by 4 inches. You can use 4, you can use 5, but 4 to 5 is okay. You don't want it over big. 4 to 5 is okay. You see the way I hold it, and I'm going to pin it. I'll pin it to guide the lines I've drawn, and I'm going ahead to give it a good press. Okay, you see it now. I just pressed it. I've not actually sewn it. So I'm going to sew that line. It's already giving you the line you sew till that 11 I marked, from 11 to 11. Okay, one thing, what the material I'm using is a doll chest material. You know, doll chest, you have to press very well. Put water and press. You can see how it's coming out already. Okay, like I said, you can use about 4 to 5. Here is the belt. I shouldn't tell you how many yards or how many inches you should mark for your belt, but for me I used about 4 inches and the length of 22. Okay, now this one is the front facing. Okay, I'm stepping out by 14 inches from my neck area. I'm stepping out by 14 inches. Okay, I made a very long stripe and I went ahead to iron it. Okay, now for the slit at the front, take whatever you like to your preference. All right, for the slit at the front, take your preference. I shouldn't tell you how long or how open you want, but for the neck I used 14 and for the slit I used about 20. So go ahead and sew it together. Okay, go ahead and sew it together this way. After sewing it, this is what you're going to have. I don't know if you are confused on how I got that neck pipe. If you're confused, please put it on the comment section. If you are watching up to this time, you like what you're saying, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Okay, putting it at that notch at your back neck area, get the midpoint of your neck area, your back neck area, and give it a notch. Then use the piping to sew from one end to the other. At the end, this is what I have. Okay, Thank you so much for watching. It's still your girl Dima Beauty and Fashion Collection. If there's any video you find difficult or any style you find difficult you would want me to make, please just put the picture on the comment section and let me know. I'm going to, even if I don't have a request for that style, I will just use a pattern to recreate it and show you. Thank you so much for watching and God bless you. I love you all.